General James Mad Dog Mattis served in the United States Marine Corps for 44 years. Ask a Marine about him, and you'll likely hear the reverence in their voice. His book, Call Sign Chaos, provides a glimpse into his life, leadership, and perspective. Love him or hate him, there's something simple about his approach: unapologetic, authentic, responsible, and relentlessly focused on better. His 3 C's of leadership are worth considering as you lead. Let's get into it. They're competence, caring, and conviction. Let's start on competence. First, out of the gate, Mattis drops a wonderful ism I'll take with me always: brilliance in the basics. He says it plainly, quote, "Don't dabble in your job, master it." Now, we applied this to our business. We were clear on the functions that drive success, and we said, we will be brilliant in these before all else. Ignore the noise. Focus, focus, focus. Now, we weren't perfect, but there is something liberating about this. Take a moment and write down the basics of your job. Are you delivering on those brilliantly each day, or are you walking down distraction alley? And if you want to show up ready for your team, whether at work or at home, you have to live brilliantly too. Prioritize things like sleep, what you eat, and your relationships. We don't need fancy apps or self-cooling blankets to do this. We need more time in bed and less time in the drive-thru. Most of all, we need time with our humans, loving, learning, and exploring. On the second one, caring, and I add communication here, Mattis says, quote, "In a family, you look out for your younger brother. You are interested in him, how he grows, how he learns, and who he wants to be." End quote. Leaders care deeply about those they lead. This is soul spying care. They take action to help you with your struggles and your strengths. They act without submitting an invoice. The only payment they expect is a life lived to potential. Mattis goes on, quote, "When your Marines know how much you care, you can speak bluntly to them." End quote. Sandwiching a critique between 2 compliments is accepted best practice. Do you know what best practices get you? Everyone doing the same thing. And there's a word for that: mediocrity. When they know how much you care, dare I say love, you can be direct. No dancing, no pretending, just reality. At that point, it can go something like this: "Hey, you need to fix this. I'm telling you because I love you. You might not like it, you might want to quit, but I'm the only one who cares enough to tell you. Now, let's get to work to fix it together. Are you in or are you out?" The third one, conviction, and I add consistency here as well. Mattis says, quote, "This is harder and deeper than physical courage. Your peers are the first to know what you will stand for, and more importantly, what you won't. State your rules and stick by them. They shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone." End quote. Good leaders have 2 important traits: conviction and consistency. There should be no surprises from you, the leader. The battlefield is unpredictable enough. Don't make it worse. Be predictable. When people know the rules, they can execute against them. If they don't like the rules, they can quit. But if they stay, clarity lets them go after it aggressively. If you want a fearful team, keep them guessing. Fear is a product of the unknown. That said, we also have to balance our conviction with open-mindedness. We must constantly challenge our beliefs and biases. Mattis addresses this by saying, quote, "Balance your professional passion with personal humility and compassion for your troops." Now, I'm throwing in a 4th one here, and it's not an alliteration. I'm calling it soulful leadership. Mattis says, quote, "Remember, you need win only one battle for the hearts of your troops. Win their hearts, and they will win the fights." Leadership means reaching the souls of your troops and instilling a sense of commitment and purpose in the face of challenges so severe they can't be put into words. End quote. When you practice soulful leadership, they know you will always put them before yourself. Now, tread lightly. Soulful leadership can't be faked, only felt. It's energy. It's a deeply human connection. We send Marines because they'll do whatever it takes. For them, it's about the mission and those to their left and their right. They feel it in their soul. They live and die. We, not me. While Mattis is focused on warfighting, don't let that dissuade you from considering the applicability to your own leadership. Masters of great change like Gandhi, King, and Mandela leaned on competence, care, and conviction as they changed the world, you can too. Take care and live brilliantly.